Hello there, I'm Hire, and this is my chase game tutorial. So I'm going to be teaching you how to make what you're seeing on screen right now, and this is pretty simple. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. So, to get us started, we're going to press this create button. So this is going to make us a new project, and I'm going to call this chase game, as that's what we're creating. So as you saw in the preview, our little cat was following our mouse. So the way we can achieve this is by going to the Events tab and dragging out a when green flag click block. So whatever code we put down here is going to be executed when we press this flag, and we want to follow our mouse, so go up to motion and bring out a go to block. So click this drag down and select mouse pointer. So when the green flag is clicked, he's going to go to our mouse pointer. But wait, he only seems to be going to our mouse right when the flag is started, or when the flag is clicked rather. So the way we can make it go on forever and ever, so it's continuously following our mouse, is by putting a forever loop over this code. So go to control and bring out a forever loop. So now our problem is fixed and our can follow our mouse. So this is good and all, but what if we want to make it a bit more smooth? So we can delete this code and go up back to motion. So we're going to make our guy point towards our mouse pointer. So now he's looking at our mouse pointer, and now we have to make it move, so bring out this move block, and I think 5 steps is a good value. So he's just going towards our mouse pointer, so he's going in the direction of our mouse pointer. But he starts going kind of crazy when he touches the mouse. And this is because he's trying, since it's in the middle, it's trying to go in all the directions at once, but it cannot do that, so that's why it's just flickering around. So we can fix this by going to control, bringing out an if loop, going to sensing, and bring out a touching loop. So if we're touching our mouse pointer, we're going to move -5 steps. So that's basically just moving backwards, and it makes it look kind of like seamless, you could say. So that's solved, but now we have basically the same problem, just with the edge. But yeah, he's flickering around now. So yeah, the way we fix this is by duplicating this code and setting it to our edge. Now if we drag this code in, our guy, isn't working. That's because he's already in the wall and he's sort of stuck at this point. So the way we can fix this is by dragging out a go to block and setting the values to 0, 0. So 0, 0 is the middle of the screen, and that is a pretty good value. So now our cat has collision with the wall. It doesn't start going crazy. So yeah, now we need to work on the crab that chases our player. So click, hover over this cat and choose a sprite and search up bat. Or, sorry, not bat. Did I say bat? I meant crab. Wow. I thought a crab was a bat. But yeah, we're gonna set size to 90. And what we're gonna do is basically just drag this player's code into this crab. So then now he's on this cat's face. And instead of this, point towards sprite 1. So this isn't doing much change. And we have the flickering glitch again. So we're going to put sprite 1 here. So now, when we try this, our crab is moving towards our cat, but he's kind of pointing sideways. And that's because in this sprite, he's looking upwards. In this cat is looking sideways. So press Command A or Control A and set his direction while holding Shift to be looking right. So now the crab perfectly follows our player. And the crab is a bit fast, so let's set his move speed to 2 steps. -2 here and -2 here. So now if we run the flag, our crab is working pretty well. Now this is kind of hard, so I'm just going to lower a bit more. So it's 1. And also his position should be something like -100. So at this point, the game is still pretty hard. So I'm gonna have to change both the crab size and the player size by -10. So 90 for the player and 80 for the crab. Yeah, that's much better. Now our guy can move around at a pretty good pace. Not pace, size. And it's not too hard to avoid the crab. So now we need to work on one more thing, and that's killing the player. So the crab is supposed to pinch the player, and the player is going to die. So the way we can implement this is by going into the sprite 1 sprite, going to Control, and bring out an if loop. So if we are touching a crab, now go back up to Control, scroll down, and bring out the stop all block. So it's going to stop this entire program. And yeah, that is basically our entire chase game. So, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.